So here we are. We've got another fabulous vinyl from Bodio. This one is called Starshine Faux Leather. So Starshine Faux Leather. If you are looking for a very clean, clear silver, this is exactly it. This silver has a matte shimmer to it. There is no undertone of any other color on this. It's a very clean, white silver color. It is a very muted metallic, so if I lay it down and the light doesn't reflect on it, it looks gray, like a mid-tone gray. It isn't until it moves or if you have sunlight shining right onto it that you see the silver. So this is a really clean color. It should be able to go with a variety of other colors and not interfere with those other colors as well. So it's labeled as a faux leather, which typically means that the surface imprints has mimics leather of some sort. In this case, I see more of just a random surface texture that is sort of wrinkled and then compressed down. So, and it's very open and not a tight impression on there. So I think for me personally, that adds more to the metallic because it makes me think of tin foil that's been crumpled and then smoothed out really well. So I do like the surface texture. However, I don't see it as mimicking any particular type of animal skin. The backing is white. And it is some type of polyester, like a polyester knit type backing on it. So it's smooth, but it is polyester. Just feeling it, it has a very sturdy feel to this vinyl. So let's go ahead and put the two sides together. And again, yeah, the surface is dry. There's no tackiness whatsoever when I run my hand across it. So it's not really slippery, but it is not grippy either. So I have a feeling that if you had thick layers and if you weren't careful when sewing, that it could still push. So you'd have to be careful of stitching thick layers so that they don't push each other. But it doesn't resist right side to right side either. So when we fold it here, you get a nice, the first fold is really nice. You can get it to fold really tight. You get a nice edge. But feeling it, this is pretty, I'd have to say this is a medium plus as far as density. So when I fold it over, I can feel that 2 layers is definitely, this is a really sturdy level of vinyl already. If we go 4, okay, it's pretty dense. The surface itself, it feels soft enough for a sharp needle to go through, but it is pretty dense as far as getting it sewn in long stitches. So this might be able to do it on a standard machine slowly with a new very sharp needle, and be very careful. That might be possible. Okay, and that's how thick it will be with 4 layers. So 4 layers is pretty thick on this. 2 layers would be a really nice base to a bag. All right, let's take the corner and I'm going to scrape my fingernail on the surface. I don't feel it catching on it at all. I think if you had something sharp that caught it, it could pierce it and ruin it, but I think overall the surface is pretty good as far as the scraping effect if it's going to catch something. So on this short edge, I'm going to try to pull it. There's a little give. I wouldn't say it's a stretch. There's a slight give. On the long end, there is significant stretch, and the stretch feels rubbery, meaning it feels like it could continue to stretch and stretch and stretch with the right force. Some vinyls are stretchy, but then they feel like they hit a point and that's it. Not this one. This one feels like it has a rubbery bounce to it when I'm pulling on the long side. So very nice looking vinyl. Again, it's a very clean silver color. It has sort of a wrinkled and then smoothed out surface texture on that. And this one is called starshine faux leather.